What's up guys, not Super Mario here and welcome to today's video. I don't have enough of Wandavision and that's why I and a special guest on the other side, Matitza Valentin,
Oh wow, who would
are,
have thought, huh?
are gonna talk about a theory that I'm gonna take full credit for, even though yes, I've heard and read a couple of people already talking about that. Are we already seen the actor that Paul Bettany was talking so much and hyping that he has waited for his entire acting career to work with? Is he talking about himself?
I get to work with this actor that is a total secret, and I get to work with this actor that I have been longing to work with and act with for years, and I finally got to, and it was amazing.
Why are we saying this? Well, if you haven't seen the previous episode, at the end we see the new vision, white, bluish vision, however you want to call it. And that would be one of the biggest and funniest trolls ever if he is talking about himself. Because now we have the vision that Wanda created, and now we have vision that Hayward created. Which means that all this time that he was hyping this actor, he was talking about himself. Do you think, Matitz, that's the case?
Yes, I think it's pretty obvious now. Because it's hard to think, some big cameo is going to happen in the final episode, which is still possible.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it will now. I think, and we're going to talk about that in a couple of minutes, but I think that if he meant himself, that's brilliant. It's
brilliant.
Hilarious.
It's hilarious.
It's hilarious. And I wouldn't put it past him because he is, English humor and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And in every single interview, I think he said that in like 2 or 3 interviews, he has that goofy smile. And he kind of like looking at the right. There was an actor who I admired for years. Yeah, sure, yeah, of course. I think it's him. And if it is, I'm not gonna be mad. That's brilliant.
No, I'm not mad. I think if it is, and I think it is, I mean, it's perfect. Like you said, English humor, being sarcastic, and just this whole time talking about himself, because I think it's pretty much confirmed they're gonna fight. I think. Yeah. And which means, yes, they're gonna have chemistry, they're gonna fight, they're gonna have scenes together. But like you said, I still think that we are getting somebody else just because.
Yeah, because of
Elizabeth
Olsen. Yeah, what Elizabeth Olsen said.
I think that Elizabeth Olsen and Paul Bettany were talking about 2 different actors. Yeah. Paul Bettany was talking about this actor that he was waiting to work for his entire life, and he was talking about himself. And Elizabeth Olsen has mentioned a cameo that it's on level of Luke Skywalker in Mandalorian. And I don't think they're talking about the same person.
It could also be that she meant Evan Peters.
Yeah, but I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think
so. Yeah, it could happen anyway. Yeah. But I also thought I had a crazy goofy thing that I was thinking about yesterday, and was like, because they were watching Malcolm in the Middle, and I was like, oh, maybe Bryan Cranston is the actor. He was laughing at the TV. Yeah, it was very funny, wasn't it? Like that he meant this, the good chemistry. But no, then you told me your theory, and I was like, oh, that's even better. That's great.
I mean, I was almost asleep, and I was thinking about Wandavision.
you were like in bed, and it was like.
Yeah, pretty much. It was like, ding! Oh my god!
End of the episode, please stand by.
And I was like, I have to immediately tell you this because I was oh my god, if that's the case,
amazing.
It's amazing. It's amazing. And I'm not mad if that's the case, if there's not going to be any other cameos at all. I think that Paul Bettany and all the actors now are playing this MCU Marvel troll game with us because they know how much people are loving this, and also how much people are just so obsessed with every single detail. And to have Paul Bettany playing us this whole time with with him being the actor that he was talking about. I think it's perfect, and it works so beautifully.
Now we could still be wrong.
Yeah, we could
but
still be wrong.
I would now give it this almost like 90% that this is actually what's going on.
I mean, we have only one more episode left, which we talked about on the stream yesterday, that if there's so many, like, we need a cameo, we need this actor who Elizabeth Olsen was talking about, we need the engineer, we need this and that and that. I think that would be so crowded that we literally need a 2-hour episode. And now that I think we are right with this theory that he was talking about himself, I think it's perfect, because now we have 2 visions.
Yeah, and I would be the same. I would be the same way if I was one of the actors. I would be like, if I was in Marvel movies, you know, you have to look very closely at the last part where Batman appears. Oops, and you know, stuff like that. I would be saying all the kinds of like fake spoilers and everything.
Yeah, and it goes the same with like Spider-Man, like now No Way Home. I think like Tom Holland has learned his way around this spoiler, kinda spoiling things, but not actually spoiling them. And they're just playing the best marketing game ever. And I think Paul Bettany and Marvel, because I think that he was kind of told about, like, he was like, the marketing team said to him, yeah, do spoil it, but if you're talking about him like yourself, people are not gonna notice until the second vision appears.
Yeah, because it's also very like, if it was like, I mean, let's think about there's actually some actor coming in.
Yeah.
It would be very risky of Paul Bettany to even mention there is an actor that appears. Isn't that very like on the line already with the spoilers? And for him to mention that twice or 3 times, I would assume if it was a big actor reveal, I think that Kevin Feige would ring him up and be like, don't say that again. But then he mentioned it again in some other interviews.
I mean,
so I think that it is Paul Bettany.
I mean, yes, that could be the case if there's another actor, and Kevin Feige would be like, yeah, you should like be careful about that.
Yeah.
But also, it gives the show even more hype because people are now, who the heck this actor is? And now I think we know who it is.
They're gonna hate on Paul Bettany so much, and I cannot wait.
Yeah, I mean, look, yeah, it's British humor, and a lot of people don't understand it, but it's perfect. It's perfect, and I love it. I hope now I don't mind if there's another actor. Of course, I'm gonna be hyped, and I'm gonna be so happy if there's, I don't know, Professor X, and that's who was he talking this whole time.
Yeah, but that would make sense now.
Yeah,
like why would Professor X be there? That's not gonna happen.
But if that's true, like that he is this actor, I think it's awesome, and it's like this nice fuck you to the fans in a sarcastic way, and I love it. I love it. I know that people are gonna hate on Paul Bettany, but I don't give a shit. I honestly don't give a shit, because I think it's the perfect way to hype the show even more. People then speculate. People are talking constantly about WandaVision and who this actor is, and at the end he was just, yeah, of course I would be happy to have a scene with myself. I mean, yeah, sure, I would. I'm like, yeah, I was waiting to work with this actor in forever, and of course, I mean,
and I cannot wait. I cannot wait for the comments next week. Yeah. Like, you know, when the episode is over, and everybody will be like,
who's
but
the
wait,
actor?
Yeah, was there did they delete the scene with the actor? What's going on?
Yeah, people are not gonna understand it. It's gonna be so funny.
It's gonna be so much fun.
But yeah, I think that's pretty much it that we have to say about this theory. We were like, we have to make this video because it's so awesome and so perfect.
Yeah.
But leave it in the comments down below. Do you agree with us that this actor is actually Paul Bettany, and this whole time Paul Bettany was talking about this phenomenal actor, aka himself? Let us know. And if you think we are wrong, tell us who this potential actor is, if it's not Paul Bettany. We would really like to know. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. Thank you, Matic, for being here, of course.
No problem.
And if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, hit that subscribe button, share this video all over the place, click that bell icon to get notified when I upload, and I see you next time. Bye!
Snitches end up where?
Ditches.
Ditches.